In fact, records available to us indicate that Ghana is the second largest. You reduce us to third. We are the second largest producer of cassava globally. And then it's good you ask about how we are processing it. You know, we have varieties of cassava. We have the type that is basically produced for consumption locally. And then that type of cassava is processed into flour and some form that is called gari, which is a very popular staple among students. In fact, we call it the students' friends in Ghana. And now, brother, you remember your school days, how gari supported you. And now you are not marketing gari while outside. Then at the commercial scale, we have people who have invested in cassava production, and they are also doing processing. I think yesterday also, I attended the root and tuber session, and a gentleman from Ghana came to testify, having worked with our research institution, the farm he has established, the processing aspect of it, and how it is working perfectly. And so that is what we are doing now, but we want to scale up. We want to scale it up. We want to make sure that we add value to the raw material that is produced. Because when you look at the production that we do in Ghana, you will never think that our farmers are poor. They do so well. But because we export just raw materials, we earn peanuts. These raw materials are exported to the advanced world, they add value to it, and then they bring it back to us at prices that are very, very expensive. And so now, the way to go is processing.
So is there going to be financing available for that?
So what we have done is that we have a lot of programs to support, processes. One is what we call the Bridge Initiative, which is a product of the MasterCard Foundation. Under the Bridge Initiative, we have designed the program in such a way that small scale and medium scale processes will be moved from potential to profitability. And how are we going to do it? They are giving loans at low interest rates, credit guarantees, and insurance, so that processors can have the opportunity to access funds. And then we are also building the skills, the mindset of a modern workforce, so that when you have markets, you have finance, and then you have skilled labor force, certainly businesses can flourish. So these are some of the mechanisms that we are putting in place. But we want to say that the president has indicated that because our focus is on processing, anybody interested in investing in the processing aspect of our system, we are ever ready to partner with you to create that conducive atmosphere for you to be successful, because it will inure to the benefit of the people. When you process in Ghana, you employ a lot of people there, and then you plow back a lot of your profits in the system. Then again, you contribute to the economic development and growth of our nation. And so certainly government must be part of that process to support you.
We will ask.
Okay. Then on the issue of illegal mining, yes, nature has blessed our nation. Every part of Ghana, you find gold. And that is why the first white man who stepped onto our soil called Ghana the Gold Coast. The Gold Coast, because gold is found everywhere. But gold mining has been the business of people with capital, huge capital, because they are able to acquire the machinery and then bring on board the expertise that is required to be able to mine. Hitherto, our people were doing this small scale mining with cutlasses and hoes, and they were not destroying our environment. Nowadays, we have seen some kind of a situation that is unfortunate and that is polluting our environment. In fact, latest soil tests done in Volta region has revealed that Volta region is conducive for the cultivation of stevia. non-diabetic sugar. And so government strategy is that if we have the capacity, then let's shift from importation to local production. So now we are investing in the production of sugarcane, investing in the processing of sugar in Ghana, so that we can wean Ghana off the huge food import bill, reduce the pressure on our currency, and create a sustainable, exchange regime that can support business development. So it's a project that government is 100% for it. We have even established the processing factory, except that for a long time, we have not been able to operationalize. And now the president has committed to ensure that it is operationalized. So we are waiting for them to come so that we can start immediately. In fact, there is an attitude about investors that some of us who are into the political space find it difficult to comprehend. When it comes to investing in an area, investors are more conscious of the risk. But you cannot be a good entrepreneur when you are, averse to risk. You should be able to manage risks. We are politicians. We have the mandate of the people to exercise leadership within 4 years. And we want these monumental achievements to be made within that space of time. So when I'm called to account for my stewardship, I can boldly tell my people that within the 4 years, I was able to achieve this, and therefore renew my mandate for me. So we expect you in the business space to understand the time limitations under which politicians operate. And then let's work together so that we can fast track the processes of actualizing some of these dreams.